In 100 feet, make a left turn for Nosy Bitches.
It's Bob and Jenna. We're nosy bitches. It's Bob and Jenna. Come take a listen. It's Bob and Jenna, the nosy bitches.
Gosh,
Rough.
it's rough.
Oh.
Okay, it's the day
Why does
after a
she look
2-year-old's
like
birthday
the
party.
Why does she look like the guy from Scary Movie when he's got his hair slicked back?
Because I am.
She said, "Let me slick my hair back for this real quick." You know exactly who I'm talking about.
Oh
Oh,
man, we've had a busy weekend, y'all. Bob ran a half marathon in 2 hours and 2 minutes, which for me personally, that sounds amazing because I could never. And then
now my ass.
I threw a Home
Go ahead.
Alone birthday party for a 2-year-old because he's obsessed with Home Alone, and it was so fun.
So let's
It
get
like
into.
put
I
me
want
in
to
the
hear all
Christmas
about the
spirit.
birthday. Yeah.
It put me into the Christmas spirit. I mean, everything was perfectly executed. Okay, so picture it. You walk into the house because we do it at home. I'm one of those. We walk into the house. On the entry table, there's a little table cover, and on it is Kevin's like silhouette, and he's holding, the GUN. And it says, if you don't get your yellow no good keister off my property, or I'll
And
give
where
you to
did
the next
one get that
one with
at?
your yellow no good keister off my property. That's what it says on the
Yes.
ends.
Yeah.
What? What was your question?
Where did you find that at? Etsy.
Amazon.
Mm.
So then, we have a lamp, and then we have like a digital picture frame. So that was up. And then the like little, like for his first birthday was Mickey Mouse. And we did ears as people walked in. Like people walked in and got headband ears.
Mm-hmm.
This year, it was Christmas glasses or headbands.
Okay.
Okay, then you walk in, you go through the kitchen, all pizza because I had to get
Cheese pizza only, right?
a lovely cheese pizza just for him.
Yeah.
So I got him a small, and then bought pizza for the rest of everybody else. Now that was kind of a downgrade from last year because last year I cooked all the food.
Oh.
But not all of
Okay.
it. I bought sandwiches and then I cooked pasta. Made I think we had a salad. I can't remember. Then you go down into where the party is, and I had a banner. Oh, I can show you the banner. My coworker, she's an art teacher, so she's very creative and artistic.
Artistic.
This was the banner.
Cute.
And then the cake. It had the Home Alone little people on it.
Nice. Where'd you find those at?
Well, the our 6-year-old, he loves Home Alone too. We watch it a lot between the both of them. But I got him for Christmas,
Okay,
and so it
nice.
worked out perfect that Wes has an obsession with Home Alone as well. So
Right.
I put him right on the cake. Didn't have to
Cake.
pay for a custom cake or anything. I just put the little people on there.
There you
And
go.
then, look at him. Look at him. How do you just
Cute.
not think that's the cutest thing ever? It was so fun. And then the tablecloths were,
And did you have the movie on in the background?
yes. So upstairs, here, I'll zoom in on the tablecloth.
Cute.
Those were on both tables, the gift table and I forgot. Look at this. The plates and napkins were like Christmas light bulbs.
Fun.
I'm just like, yep. And then there's a banner, or there was a photo station. Not a photo booth, a station. So this was the background. Christmas trees in
Fun.
red.
Yeah.
Yes, I am a good party thrower.
You should
I
have
was like, I
got
told
a
him
cardboard cutout of Kevin.
I should have, but I'm a procrastinator, so I didn't start putting everything together until like this past week. Like I had it in my head. I had it in my head, but I didn't like start ordering stuff, and then I was like freaking out because when I ordered it, you know how Amazon Prime is. Even though you pay to get
Right,
it,
2 days.
that's such a lie. It's such a
Right.
scam. I think we need to start a class action lawsuit.
I'm down. I'm
It's
way
a
down.
scam. Everyone was
However,
just like,
I get stuff same day most times.
there's a few things, but the stuff I need is very specific. So that's not my fault. They shouldn't make a promise that they can't keep.
I get it. I get it. I All right, Amazon. Jeff Bezos. We're coming for you unless you pay us $5 billion.
Yeah, Jeff.
We
So
want money.
one of my favorite pictures from the party, and I won't show because I don't know if my sister would want me to. My sister's fiance dressed up as Buzz. So he's wearing like a
Okay.
Christmas sweater, loafers, like khakis, his high school like Letterman jacket, and
Okay.
then he carried around her iPad with an old picture of her, like
No.
she was so like young, and was
Yeah.
like, and we were like, Buzz, your girlfriend, woof.
Woof.
It was
Fun.
so funny.
That is
It was so
funny.
fun. And then I told Antonio, I was like, I don't know how many more like themed parties I have in me because it's a lot of work.
It is a lot of work. And you don't get to
So
enjoy it because you want to make sure everyone else is having a good time.
I was literally working on my house until the party was at 2. And I think I was working on my house until like at least like 1:30 or 1:25 because then I had to shower before everybody came.
Right.
So
Mm.
it was worth it though. A Home Alone party. How often do you hear about a Home Alone birthday party?
That's true. That's true. So you should have did a Home Alone 2 birthday party because he was turning
Well,
2.
we did Home Alone West Turns 2.
Okay.
And then
Okay.
upstairs we had Home Alone 1 playing. Downstairs we had Home Alone 2 playing in the basement. And
Okay.
so Disney's, I don't know if this is a new feature, but now it plays a movie. Like it plays like another of that movie or a movie like it
Right
afterwards.
after.
Like
Huh.
autoplay, I guess. So after Home Alone 1 went off upstairs, Home Alone 2 started.
Okay. Okay.
And then
Okay. So
down here when Home Alone 2 was over, it went back to Home Alone.
this might be a very hot take. I really like Home Alone 3.
I love Home Alone 3.
Right. And I think it gets too much hate.
People are such haters because I'm like, Alex was smart. You're just mad because you're not as smart as him.
Right. He took on 4 like Russian spies. Come on.
And his family who was against him, come on.
Right. Right. He
Alex,
had
you're
a
just
parrot and a
faking sick.
mouse.
Alex, you're just faking calling 911. Come
And then
on.
they got really bad after that. Home Alone 4, 5, and I think
I don't
6.
watch any of those. Now, my favorite part in Home Alone 3 is when the lawnmower grazes that guy's head. And then when the
Yes.
lady goes down in the elevator chute thing, and she's all
Yes.
like, or was it the guy?
It was the guy.
Okay. Yep.
Hmm.
Oh, you
Classic
want a
movie.
cracker? It's a good one. I don't
Yeah,
care what
that's a good
anyone says.
one. Snaps for Home Alone 3. I can't snap with my right hand. So let's talk
Why?
about my weekends real quick.
Okay.
So I signed
Let's
up for
get
this
into it.
half marathon on Super Bowl Sunday, so 2 months ago. The most preparation that I had done was the last Saturday when I ran 7 miles. Prior to
Same.
that, I was doing like 1, 2, 4, half a mile. So I was like, oh, you know, I'm good, whatever. Like we signed up to finish in like 2.5 hours, but like as things are going like throughout the weeks, we're like, yeah, no, I think we can do better. So our goal was an hour and 50 minutes.
Okay, but you
I
were
was like,
not far off.
I wasn't far off. I was good. Like I was ahead of pace until mile 8.
So what was your pace then total? Like when you were done?
Um, Around 9:16
That's
a
not bad.
mile.
I couldn't like right now if I ran a mile. Honestly, I should go try to do it for fun, just to see what my time is because I know it's bad. Like high
Yeah.
school, my high school mile was like 13 minutes. I can only imagine what it is now.
My high school mile was 5 minutes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the
So
I was a slow ass.
we're getting out there. But mile 4, like I ran with my friend, and we're passing people left and right. And mile 4
And
comes, and
you're
I'm
like,
like,
oh yeah, I'm doing amazing. You jumped.
then mile 4 comes, and I'm like, go on ahead. And he's like, shit, it's done. But sometimes when you're working out, you're like, yeah, you feel good. Sometimes when you're working out, you're like, today's not the day.
Yeah.
And so like I
No,
was like,
not really. I didn't work
today's.
out.
And so like I had him in my my view till mile 8, and then the hill came, and I said, oh fuck. And then I had to start like running intervals. And this one guy's like, keep going, keep going. I was like, I can keep going, but my knees can't. And he's like, okay. So I have my headphones in, and I can't even hear the music anymore.
Now, is your friend running with you the whole time?
No, he took off at mile 4 and left me. I told him to go ahead.
Okay.
Because so I have my headphones in, I have my workout playlist. It's like all hardcore gangster rap, some Disney as well. But
I
by
could
like,
never run to Disney music.
oh, it was like Hannah Montana.
I don't think I could run to that.
And so by
Now,
mile 9,
into the future. No,
oh,
I
it
could run to
was
that.
that was one of the songs that played.
Okay, I could run to that.
But mile 9, I couldn't hear anything anymore. I think like I just like I heard everybody
Zoned
else
out.
around me. Yeah, I zoned the music out. And I finally crossed the finish line. And my friend's wife recorded me crossing the line, and I thought I was going so fast. And I saw the video, and I'm like,
Send me the
so,
video.
I was so embarrassed to look at this
Send me
video.
the video.
But who in like why do we do this to ourselves? I'm like, this is the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. Like,
Like, who came up with this torture?
literally by mile 4, like so you run down one part of the street at the end of the
Are
race, you're
you
running
used to
down
this? You used to run cross country. What was the most you ran for cross country?
9 miles.
Okay, so this is nothing new.
Correct, but I haven't ran like this in years. So by
Why
mile
would you sign
4,
up for this and if you haven't ran? You thought like
because I want
I'm
to
gonna
push myself.
practice. I'm gonna practice. I want to do
So
long
let me tell
distance,
you
but I
where
know my limits.
let me tell you where I really wanted my first point of stopping is mile 4. It's like, oh fuck. And I look over to the left at the other side of the course, and people are almost done. I'm at 40 minutes, like I'm at like 38 minutes, and people are like mile 10 already.
What was it? Just like a loop, a loop, a loop?
So you start down a road, you go all the way down, you loop a park, and then you come and run down the other side of the road.
Okay, so you just keep going. So people
Yeah.
were like actively passing you the whole time,
Well, on the other
running
side of the
literal laps around you.
no, so there's a road, there's like a grass median, and then there's the other. It's a one-way street. So
Okay.
you run down one way, and I'm like, holy shit! We're 38 minutes in, and these people are almost done. The fastest person ran it in just over an hour.
13 miles, 13.1
Yes,
miles.
correct. In an hour, just 1 hour and 6
What's that
minutes.
pace?
5 minutes and 10 seconds, or some shit like
Like
that.
to consistently keep a 5 minute mile the whole time is insane to me. I could
And
never.
then you see them like just doing their cool down run, running like 3 miles. I'm like, oh my god, kill me. Why? But like then my friend and I were like, yeah, let's
Like
sign up for the
afterwards,
marathon. Yeah.
they ran 3 more extra miles.
Yeah. So my friend and I were like, yeah, let's take a break. And then we're texting each other. Last night my feet were killing me. My butt cheeks were chafed. This morning my shoulders are sore. And we're like, yeah, let's sign up for the full marathon in October.
No. You signed up?
Not yet, but we're talking about
Oh,
it.
I was gonna say you signed up on a 13.1 mile high. You're crazy. You're
But
feeling
then
good
it's like,
after this.
oh, I was feeling great after this. I was eating some bananas, drinking a beer, went to brunch, and then I came home and I took a nap and I woke up and I was nauseous. I'm like, is this normal? I am
No, you're old.
nauseous.
It's normal because you're
That's
old. That's how I felt. I was on the ground, like helping West open his presents. So, like, see, we didn't have to do that on his first birthday because people were like, "Oh, like, he's one. We
right.
don't
No
need
one,
to see him open." No, I felt like he's at a fun age, so
right.
he
He
wanted to
likes
open
the
some presents.
paper. Yeah.
Yes, oh, love the paper. So then, why am I sitting down there and I couldn't get up? I'm like, someone's gonna have to help me get up. I'm too old for
No,
this.
for sure. Now I feel great. Like I burned
Well,
like
yeah, you feel
2,000 calories.
accomplished.
Yeah, and I like I'm taking today off from working out. Like I've got and I went for some walks, took Duke for a walk, and I feel good. Tomorrow, the start of lifting weights, yoga. We're gonna do some more running. We're preparing for that full marathon.
You're starting tomorrow.
Yeah,
Insane. Who's this friend? Like
his
a
name's
work
Logan.
friend?
No, he's a friend from a work friend. It's his neighbor, and then we became friends.
Well, you're really not allowed to have other friends, but okay.
What about you, bitch? You had a whole party and didn't invite any of me.
I knew you were running a half marathon, or else you would have
Yeah,
came because it's Home Alone.
no, that's true. That's true. Speaking of Home Alone, I
Did
saw
you
on
really want to
TikTok
drive 3
yesterday.
hours for a birthday party?
No. Home Alone. Macaulay Culkin earns $20 million in residuals every
Every
December.
year?
Yes. He doesn't
Why
have to
December?
work.
Just because that's when people play it?
Yes.
You know what?
But
He
they
needs to
no
cut me a check because I watch that. I watch Home Alone 1 and 2 at least once a day. He's probably
but
like,
and you know
why are my residuals going up? It's
right,
because
like
of me.
in March I got a residual check in March for like $500 million. It's because of Jenna.
It's from St. Louis, Missouri. You know what? They should surprise me at my door. Like they come with a check. They're like, "Congratulations, you watched Home Alone 1 and 2 the most.
World's biggest fan. You did it.
You did it." Wes like knows the words. It's like so cute. He'll be like, "Mom, Dad, Buzz, Megan." I'm like, "You're the cutest thing on earth."
That means he has seen that movie way too many
Too
times.
much. Like
Oh
in some of his
man.
pictures yesterday, he was going like this. Like when he was taking pictures of everybody, he's going.
Was he really? That's cute.
Because people wore,
Oh.
like I said, wear Christmas shirts or a Christmas attire. So I had
Yeah.
like he was wearing blue, black and red, like the checkered pajamas. So he
Yeah.
looks like Kevin. And then some people were wearing like Christmas shirts. Some people were wearing Christmas pajamas. It was so fun,
Fun. That's a fun theme.
especially for someone like me who loves Christmas and Home Alone.
We're only like 26 Fridays away till Christmas.
That's insane.
And so Scott is going. We were supposed to go to New York in August for the U.S.
Yeah.
Tennis Open, but I'm not going now. And then he's going in June for some work that I can't go for. And so I was like, "You go to New York twice without me? No, you're taking me in December for Christmas." And he said, "Okay, we'll go." I'm like, "Oh, you're right. We're going."
Yes.
What was I looking for? What? So let's get
Okay.
into it because the biggest thing in the world that happened this week, I don't know if your TikTok has been but my TikTok has been nothing but Coachella for the last 2 days.
So it's not my TikTok that's Coachella, it's my Facebook because of like the reality pages I follow.
Yeah. Like, okay, so my biggest two takeaways right now, the fact that so many people are getting scammed, they're buying from resellers, going
Is
to
it like
night
Firefest?
one. No, so this is what's happening. They're going to day one, got in. Day two, the people who sold them the passes are reporting them stolen. So they've already paid for the weekend pass, and they're
Hold on, so they're reporting
reporting
them
them.
stolen, so are they getting a refund for the ticket?
Yeah, they're getting their money back. Not the people who bought the resale tickets. The people who sold them
So
are
they needed a better
reselling the
system.
ticket. They're reselling the ticket over and over again to make all this money.
Oh wow.
The second thing is people are paying tens of thousands of dollars to go to Coachella. And I'm like, I don't want to sleep in the desert on the ground. And
I'm sorry, that's like the
hotels,
last thing I've ever wanted to do.
the shittiest hotel was like $9,000 for the weekend.
No thanks, I'm good, and I'm not rich
I'm like,
enough. So
I mean, yeah, I would love to see the Biebs in concert. And he played like 40 songs last night.
he did so many of his old songs. Someone
However,
posted, they're like, I love that Justin like went back to his old songs, but I wish it would have been longer. I'm like, how he did so many, like how could it have been longer?
right, he went on an 11:25 and played like 40 songs. It was probably 2.5, 3 hours
Like that's a
long.
lot of effort on his part, I
Right.
feel like. Like good for
And
him.
he's got to do it again next weekend. Like, come on, people. Be appreciative.
Some people were there was a rumor which SZA denies that she was like the backup if he were to not show up. Like a lot of people were thinking he wasn't going to show up, but she denies the rumors.
I would get down with SZA. Like, I would pay a lot of money to see SZA in concert.
I love her music.
Hmm. But like the stuff I've seen on TikTok and Twitter, it's been great. His voice sounded a little rough, and I don't know if that's just because he's older, but
Older, probably
smoke
like
cigarettes.
exhaustion.
Yeah. But the concerts
He's
and
horrible.
Sabrina Carpenter put on a show on Friday
Ooh, did you see the drama with her?
when she got onto the fan for yodeling, and then
But it
people were
wasn't
like,
yodeling. It was like a cultural thing, and they're like, she said that she didn't know, and the people are like, how, like she's so well traveled, how does she not know? And I'm like, I didn't watch
when
that
there's
part, so I don't know, but I'm just like, can we just stop, bro? Like
no, there was
everything does not
probably
have to be a problem.
300,000 people there. Like, how would she know that was a culture thing in the moment?
Right. And she apologized. And like I understand all the sides. Trust me, I do. But like let's really like think to ourselves, like, do you really think she meant that? Like the way that
Not at
people are
all.
thinking? Come on. And I'm not
People
even a
are just
Sabrina
looking.
Carpenter fan.
Oh, love Sabrina.
But I
People
will
are
say
probably
people not who people who were there, people who watched it like in the moment said like she was very rude.
really about the
It was like
yodeling.
how she went about it. Maybe not as much as her like not knowing, but like how she was talking to her, like to a fan. Because like
Right.
like celebrities also get a little crazy. Like think like what's her name?
Chaperone.
Ugh,
Chaperone.
I've
Cancel
never
her
liked that
ass.
biatch, and I'm so glad everyone's on her ass.
Right. And
She's
then they
annoying.
saying like all of these people who are going to Coachella, like the Instagram influencers and TikTok influencers and celebrities have to go about everything the same way as like the general mission people. Like, but they're being so rude to these people, their fans. Like, yeah, I get it. You probably don't want to spend your day taking photos with people. You'd rather be at the concert.
Who cares? People are spending thousands of dollars a day to be there.
Right.
That's
I'm
your
like,
job. Just like, like when me being a teacher, there are parts of my job that are not like the greatest, but that's my job. I cannot complain about certain things when I got into this role.
right, you're
You
getting
chose
paid
celebrity
to be
status.
there. Yeah, you're getting paid to be there. Post your
Like, shut
stories,
up.
post
You're
your
a millionaire.
TikToks.
Shut up. I hate it.
It's
Like
wild, like
entitled millionaires.
wild to like listen to people talk about how Coachella used to be to what it is now. It's really just like a huge influencer event versus back in the day it was like the love of music.
Yes. Like people were there for like the right reasons. Now it's like, oh,
Right.
I just want to brag that I'm at Coachella, and because I can
And
afford it,
that's
I'm
really what
there.
it seems like. Like people are going to
It's
say they
not as
are at Coachella.
It's like not like a genuine experience.
And you know what?
Everything's
I've
turned up.
never. You know what? Back in the day when we would go to was it Point Fest that we went
Yeah.
to? Like we went for the music. We went because like it was
You
cool to
liked the
like
bands who were going to be
right.
there.
Now I couldn't tell you like probably 7/8 of the bands that are there, and people were acting like they're the biggest fan. I'm just like people, and you couldn't catch me at a festival now. Hell
Mm-mm.
no. Being stuck in a crowd with
Sorry, I like
300,000
washing
people,
my ass every day.
you can't move. What if you have to piss? You can't move because you're stuck there. Yeah, no, no. I'd
Not a
rather
fan.
sit at home in bed watching it on TV. If I can watch it on YouTube for free,
I'll
hell
be honest.
yeah.
I'm not even like watching it. I've watched like snippets of. I watched snippets of Justin Bieber. That's it.
Yeah. Oh goodness.
I don't have
Anywho,
like one. I don't have the time, nor do I have the patience.
well, I had nothing but time yesterday, laying in bed all day.
Yeah. Okay. Let's get into the next part of Noah Beck's sick sister. So I like barely knew.
Wild.
Like Noah Beck was like maybe like someone I'd seen like one time on TikTok prior to this.
Right. But
And
now,
like she was weird. I'm like this whole like if you read all the messages, so
did you
backstory.
read some of them?
Yes, backstory. She is like in her early 20s.
Yeah,
The kid that she's a teacher in Arizona along with an old lady who is a teacher in Arizona. Apparently both of them were talking and messing with this kid.
they were grooming him, is what they were saying.
And then like Haley, like if you read the text, like she was actually like, "Don't compare me to Miss B," like the other teacher. Like she knew that that's what. Like it's like they those teachers were going to school with him, and like they were all in a friend group, and like he was messing with both of them. Like she
And the
knew
stuff he was saying to Haley Beckham, like he was like insulting her, and she was
he was
feeding
making
into
fun
it.
of her,
Yes,
and then she came off as the teenager.
yes.
And she's like, basically, like this age gap doesn't matter. And then you have people are like, oh, if I was a student and this happened to me, I would never tell. No, like this is disgusting.
No, yeah, no. Like, in
Who
what
in their
mind
right minds
is
looks at a like you're in your
a
early
kid?
20s, regardless like how big or little the age gap is, you are an authority figure to these kids.
They're
And
children.
you're disgusting. Like she was going to his football games. She had a cop boyfriend. You're going to this kid's
Apparently,
football
like
games.
he had snuck into his window before.
She did.
Yeah, there was apparently messages. I didn't read them,
Oh,
but
in her parents'
someone
in
was.
his parents' closet.
Yes, like people. He was telling her like, go down this road, come in this window. I'm like, so clearly she had done it before.
And then he was going to her apartment. She was buying him gifts. They were doing stuff in her car. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel we're only hearing about her, but like, what about the old lady? The other
Right.
teacher that got fired for all this. And
So
apparently,
people
like,
are
it was a known
saying,
thing. Everyone knew.
right. So why did it go on for as long as it did?
Yeah, it's
People are
disgusting.
saying
And
that
I think pedophiles should all be in jail.
Noah is gonna reap the
And that's unfair to him.
right, like they say he might lose sponsorships and stuff because of this.
And that's not fair.
Yeah.
I understand being like connected to it and linked to it, but that's not fair. He didn't do that.
Right. For sure.
Come on.
So he's supposed to be on the new Baywatch show that comes out.
Yeah.
And so like people are like, is he gonna get pulled? Are they gonna have to reshoot
That is
stuff?
so
Like
unfair.
right. So hopefully Noah well, because he's not the one who was being a pervert. So don't
Right.
punish Noah. I don't know anything about the kid, but
People who just are connected because they're related or whatever, that's not right.
right.
Like you like I would hope to think like he does not know, like did not know a thing about it.
I wouldn't think so.
So
So don't be a pervert. If you're an adult, don't groom children.
this world is sick.
Right.
I was just thinking about there was something that
I am so donezo with
oh
Haley Beck.
I'm done seeing her. And then did
Yeah.
you see her like video of her like dancing? I'm like, you are so embarrassing.
You're very cringe. Like, you are making me want to, like, throw up.
Why are you trying to be a teenager? But I was just thinking because my sister, so her and her fiance, if they don't get married next, oh no, if they were to not get married by next year, because she wants to get married in 27, she's like, well, then we'll just go to the courthouse. I'm like, okay, well, what do you want to do for your like wedding? Like, what's your plan? And she's like, they want to go on a cruise and like get married
Okay.
that way. I was like, okay. I was like, well, I don't really want to take a baby on a cruise. I was like, well, babies can't go on cruises. And she's like, yes, they can. And I'm like, no, like they have to be one or above. And so, but Gia will be. So then, I was like, but who wants to go on a cruise with babies? Like, that does not sound fun
Right. That
to
does
me.
not sound fun. Not
And
at
she's like,
all.
well, they have like the kids club. I'm like, I'm not putting my kids in the kids club. And I was like, they're little.
Right.
And she's like, well, Jalen will be there. I was like, I'm not putting my kids in a kids club so they can be touched. Like, heck no.
Right.
And she's like,
You
well,
don't
Jalen will
know.
be in there with them. I'm like, and Jalen will be like, he'll be like playing and they'll be like, okay, don't worry, we're gonna take her into the room and change her diaper, but nothing to see here. And he'll be like, okay, like I'm like, no. So that if we have to do that, like she gonna be with me at all times. Well, both my kids.
It's so sad that the world has come to that, you
Yeah, like
know?
you have to think like that.
Right. You have to think
It's
10
like
steps ahead for everything.
so common. I mean, looking in our hometown, like they're always talking about like the nasty people who are like attending
That
church
we
right
grew up
next to
with.
them and like what?
Right. People we went to school with. I'm
Or
like,
like the businesses they own. And I'm like, and people just like
right.
are fine with it.
No.
Okay.
So,
Do you watch Temptation Island?
no, I do not.
Ugh. So we just started last night, like the first 20 minutes of like them introducing the couples. When I tell you,
Okay.
I don't know where they got the ugly guys that they picked this season. Like the girls are like halfway, well, pretty, like they're actually pretty to me and like look decent. The guys we were with, I'm like, are you serious? This is who you're going to Temptation Island over? Like, are
So
you
isn't the
serious?
point of the show
And then
you
one
go
girl
with
was like, it was
couples?
his idea. It was his idea. I was like, I'm
Yeah.
sure it was because he wants to like mess around and be like, it's because the show. One guy on there, he
So you
looked
go with
10
it.
years old. His hair is a joke. And he got one bracelet. And I'm like, it's probably on accident that you got one bracelet. Or they forced a girl to give you a bracelet because you didn't get a bracelet and no one wanted to cheat on your lady with you. Because you're ugly and
So they're
hideous.
supposed to cheat?
So Temptation Island, they all show up to an island because they've had past like mishaps in their relationships. And so they're
Okay.
coming on the island to prove their loyalty.
But their exes are there, right?
Yes, but then the boys and the girls, so they're all sitting there, it's four couples. They're all sitting there and for the guys, here comes 10 or 12 girls. And the girls come out and they come out with like these lines and they're like, I'm a teacher, but the only F I'm going to give is to you. And I'm not talking about the grade. Like, it's like stupid stuff like that. And then they give a bracelet.
Okay.
So the girls who come out, like the line of girls that come out for the tempters, they give a bracelet to the guy that they like find attractive right off the bat.
Okay, so
When I tell
pause.
you one of the ugliest guys there got 5 bracelets, I was like, "Are you serious?" Hold on, I gotta show you the
So
couple.
these,
Hold on.
I'm
Let
gonna
me
say,
explain the
so
rest. Let me explain the rest. So then all the girls leave.
okay,
Now a line of guys come out to give the bracelets to the girls in the relationships that they find attractive. So the couples get to see who is interested in their significant other. Then the boys and the girls go to separate villas, and they live in separate quarters. So they're living with their tempters. They're partying with their tempters. They're playing games with their tempters. They're kissing, forming relationships doing other things with these tempters. And then every week or every like few days or whatever, they go to a little like sit down and they get to watch snippets of their couple's weeks. Hold on. Antonio needs to make these kids.
why would you want to go on this show?
Exactly. So like when the girl's like, it was his idea, and I'm like, yeah, he's the cheater. Of course it's his idea. Why would you
And
even
then
go
to
along
be a
with it?
tempter, like that's a bad look for you as well. To be a tempter, like you're just
Oh yeah.
showing the public that you're willing to.
She's like, I
Yeah,
may look like I'm a tiny package, and then she turns around, but this booty ain't. And I'm like, you're so cheesy. Like it's like, hold on, let me show you the
I would
couples
turn
though.
this off in like 20 minutes.
No, it's
Yeah,
so
this show
good.
would not last long.
Hold on, Temptation Island.
There's just more people who want to be influencers.
Yeah, no, I see you watching. Like when you see these people, you're gonna like. Okay, here's couple number 1. They actually look okay.
He's a little goofy looking.
Yes. Okay, that's what I'm saying, Antonio. This is couple 2, and I cannot believe like when I tell you he talks and you think Martin Lawrence, like he's a huge like goofy. He's like,
Yeah,
and then here's the other one. Hold on. Okay, this couple, it's not a very good pic. Like, look at him. Like, are you
yeah.
serious? He got 1 bracelet. Okay,
She's
so
pretty.
the first two I showed you each got 5 bracelets. He got 1. Now let me get a picture of the other one that
Okay.
I'm saying is hideous. Like when I tell you, I am not at all. Like when I see him, I'm like, "Are you 10? What is their names?" What's the name? I can't remember their names right now.
That's okay. Temptation Island. It was a show. I'm assuming it was a show that was on back in the day as well, and they brought it back.
So hold on. It used to be on USA
Okay.
for like 10 to 12 seasons. I can't remember. Like maybe more. And it was like I used to watch it on USA, but then like they quit showing it on USA and Netflix picked it up. Here he is. Oh
Okay.
my gosh. You're gonna like die when you see this guy. I'm like, are you serious?
What in the hair?
And then look at his necklace. It's a pearl necklace.
Is it pearls? Yeah.
Yes. He's
He
so
clearly he's the cheater for sure.
Oh yeah. So I'm like, I cannot take you people serious if this is who you're I just can't.
Yeah. It reminds me of a Paradise Hotel that I used to love back in the day.
Oh my god, I watched Paradise
I've
Hotel.
got 2 tickets to paradise.
Oh, he went bye-bye. Where are you at? There you are.
Yeah, no, I used to watch Paradise Hotel, and
Me
probably should have
too.
been watching that when I was like 9 or 10 years old.
Same, my mom. It was because my mom watched it, I think. Now I'm such a psycho.
Yeah.
Like, when my kids are like, I put like locks on stuff and I make everything like only child appropriate. So you
You
have
have
to,
pins on every
I
string
have
covered.
pins on everything. I know. But you want to know why? Because one day I walked in and I didn't think I had to like, I didn't think that they would like be watching this stuff. So I'm in the living room, like with the littles. They were in one of their rooms, both watching TV together. And I walk in because they weren't responding to me. Like I was telling them lunch was ready or something. And so I go in, and when I tell you they're in the middle of a season of Too Hot to Handle, I'm like, absolutely not. I'm like, what are we doing? So
Yeah.
I had to. That was when I was like, oh, so this is what. So I had to delete. I had to delete like certain like app like little like TV apps off of the TV, and then I had to put a pin. I had to make their profile. I had to put pins on the adult profiles so that they could just only go into the kids profiles. I'm like the stuff
Yeah.
like that's what these kids are so out of control for because they have access to everything. I'm like, nope, I'm one of those
Right.
psychos
And
now.
Too Hot to Handle is not the show
Like out
kids
of
need to be
everything that
watching.
you chose to watch that was not appropriate, it's that. Okay, so I had to put locks on it.
Right. Wild.
But I'm a crazy like parental control
Mm.
lady. Robo
It's
mom.
okay. You got to keep them kids young.
Really, that's the problem. Okay, now for the grand finale of our episode, because I was so excited. The
Did you
Laguna
watch
Beach
it?
reunion. I watched it last night because I was like, I have to watch this before we meet.
Right.
And okay,
It
the
was
only
such a
problem
nostalgia feeling.
it was the only problem I had with it. And I don't know if you can pay to not, but all the ads. It took forever to get through.
Right.
I was like,
Right. An
oh,
hour and a half show took 2 hours.
it felt so long, and it felt like it was dragging on and dragging on and dragging on. I'm like, can we
Correct.
just get through it? And when everyone was like, everyone had hooked up with Dieter, I was dying.
I was shocked. Of all people, like when they showed
When
young Dieter, I'm
when they
like,
yeah, I'm like,
this guy?
now my sis. So when we watched Laguna Beach, when it was on in real time, because my sister was obsessed with Laguna
Yeah.
Beach, like she had the DVDs, like see all the 3 seasons. She was a Kristen
Okay.
fan. We both obviously thought Steven was so hot, and I thought Talon was cute too. But we were both Steven fans, but she was team Kristen and I was team Elsie.
Team LC all day.
Well, then
Now,
Antonio goes,
looking
I
back on
remember watching this. I was team Kristen. I was like, yeah, I bet you were. I bet you were.
the most wild transformation for me out of everybody is Stephen Coletti. Going from Laguna Beach to One Tree Hill, I'm like, the biggest glow up.
I thought you were talking about like look wise. I'm like, he's actually still handsome. Thank you.
No, he still looks the same. I'm
Dieter,
talking about like
Dieter
out of
looks like so nerdy.
yes. Trey looks a little wonky as well.
Hmm.
And to
Um.
me, it was crazy that Christina went through like a drug addiction phase,
Yeah, and that
but it
like
was probably due to the fact that she was raised in such like a conservative household.
yes, yes. I think that they were just kids, like. And then I totally forgot about that part where Steven yelled at Kristen on spring break.
What?
And when he said that,
Yeah.
I was like, and everyone was just like, and he seems like so sad that he said that. I'm like, You were drunk in you were a teenager. Who was like when they were all like, "Where was my mother?" I'm like, who literally let
Right.
you guys go to Cabo on spring break as children?
My mom wouldn't even let me drive to St. Louis by myself and when I was 17. Like
I didn't get my license until I was 17.
like I had to like go with somebody too. If I wanted to go to the mall in St. Louis, I had to either go with my parents or my
Oh my
friends.
god, I
Let
remember
alone,
Miranda. I would ride with Miranda because Miranda had the license. And Miranda,
yeah,
we would drive up. We would take the like 67 all the way up to the city
yeah,
where it turned into like
55.
Jefferson Boulevard and then turned into Lee May Ferry, like that whole side road.
67 doesn't go to St. Louis.
Whatever, what you know what I'm like? I'm trying to say like through Festus, and then we'd have to go.
Yes,
But it was like all the side roads,
right.
like not the highway. She would
Yeah,
not drive on the highway, not because she couldn't, because she was like scared to. And I'm like, oh my gosh,
no.
this is taking forever.
Yeah, my parents would never let me go to Cabo as a high schooler.
No.
I
Okay,
guess
I'm
that's the
just
difference between rich families and normal families. And it's just crazy to think, like at the beginning of every episode, it always said like the people, the places, and the stories that are real. But no,
see. Look,
production.
it says Lee May Ferry is 6167 because Lee May Ferry then turns into Jeffco Boulevard.
You can legit take Lime Ferry from St. Louis all the way to Highway 67.
I'm looking right now. I'm pretty sure because it's 6167 is what it's like technically. Yeah, it goes all the way.
Oh, I guess instead of getting on the highway, would you like it would drive you like through Festus?
Yes.
Okay, now I know. That makes sense.
It's like that whole back road. Like that whole it goes all the way up.
Yeah, that's too doing too much. Back roads, But I will say the Laguna Beach was like the reunion was very like healing. I'm like, oh, the world is complete now that Kristen and Lauren are.
They were so like it was so nice that they like they've obviously they're in their 40s. I was like looking up their ages. I'm like they're 40 years old.
But you know what? A lot of the stories that they were telling on Laguna Beach in the hills were fabricated. Production
Hmm.
pushed for these stories, so they didn't like each other, but they didn't hate each other by the time the hills came around. Like,
Yeah. It was perpetuated by MTV. Like
oh,
growing
for
up, that's
sure.
like the biggest that's also a scam. Growing up and realizing all these shows were so fake.
Oh my god, MTV, more like scripted TV.
When Alex was it Alex or was it Christina who said that they're like, yeah, my line was always like, so I need to talk to Steven today. Like she's like, I was so tired of talking
That was
about
Alex. Yeah,
how's Steven?
right.
Steven,
We all
when
know
they did that whole
Steven.
montage of
Should I
like
say
Steven,
half a pound or have a pound? Half a pound?
a half
Do,
pound.
do boys like feta cheese? Like they were. My car is donezo.
And then it was sad when they like showed all the like stuff with like the brother, the parents.
Right.
But it was nice. It was very
Oh, we have
nostalgic
one more
and very
thing.
like of a full circle moment.
Yes. Like the Laguna Beach Circle can finally be closed. Now we transition into Summer House because Sierra is killing it. I know you're not a Sierra fan,
Here's the thing.
but
I'm
when
not,
she
but I tell
interviewed,
Antonio all the time. I'm not fans of people, but I will always root for the underdog. Like when I watch Survivor, I'm always rooting for the people on the bottom. When I watch Big Brother, even if I don't like them, I'm always rooting for the underdog to come out on top. But then when they're not the underdog anymore, then I flip the script and I'm back to the other
It's like
underdogs.
fuck him.
I'm a flip
Yeah.
flopper. So I'm not a huge Sierra fan, but I told Antonio, but she means well and she's like a good person. So I would never like root against
She
her.
really is. When she was interviewing Sydney Sweeney,
I died.
it was like, what would you do if your best friend took your ex-boyfriend? I'm like, oh shit. And so Amanda finally made a public statement and it felt
Just so
very
she
like
could, but it was
PR
because it was
calculated.
so that she could go out and party with Wes. They were spotted making out.
Post Well, she also needs to make her brand post so she can get paid.
Loser behavior. Leaving
But
her
rumor
at
has it
Amanda.
West may not be going to the reunion. And people were like, if Tom Sandoval can show up, you can show up.
He is a. It starts with a P. I'm not going to say it, but that is what he is. That is Wes Wilson.
Oh. Oh, and then did you see that he wants to lead a summer house Lake of the Ozarks?
Now we've already said that. We already said if we wanted to
But
do that.
it's like, yes. And they already filmed a Lake of the Ozarks reality TV show back in the day, and
And it
it never
never
came to
never
be.
aired. So yeah, if he
So
doesn't show up,
nice
that's
try,
BS. And
West.
if he lets Amanda take all the heat, then really, Amanda, is that someone you want to be with? And he's been talking to other
Right.
people. People are literally like, I've been with him in the time that he's been with Amanda. So make it make sense, West. You're a piece of you know
So
what.
3 weeks. We have 2 more episodes of Summer House,
And
and
then the
then we
reunion,
have the reunion, and
which they're
in the
filming
city.
this week.
So it's about to get
They're filming the reunion
real
this week,
juicy.
I
And
think.
yes, so I'm ready for Lindsay to get activated.
I'm ready for Sierra to show up looking amazing and you know what? Not crying. I don't want her to cry. I want her to be like,
Don't cry.
I hope this is the thing that really makes her realize,
Fuck
like,
you.
get over
Fuck
him.
yourself with a cheese grater. You're a Dementor. I know you like Harry Potter. Like, bring the Ariana treatment, and you will get everything that you want.
hmm
I want Wes to leave Summer House. I want it to be Sierra,
I
Jesse,
don't really
Mia,
want Summer
KJ,
House
Bailey.
anymore. I
I
need
think
something
this season's
different. Did you
great.
know that the house was on the market?
Yeah, they're selling it. So it's
You
sad
know
to
what?
think
Bring
because they
Martha's
brought some
Vineyard
great
back.
casts in though.
Bring Martha's
Oh,
Vineyard back.
Martha's Vineyard was great.
I cannot believe that was canceled.
Maybe they need to.
That
Yeah,
pissed me
it
off.
was good. That was good stuff. So, but you know what? I would feel bad because people like Bailey and Mia and KJ have brought a lot to the show.
You know what?
Poor
I will say,
Olivia,
Dara,
Levi.
Ladera,
Levi hasn't done anything. Even Dara has brought stuff to the show. Like a great,
Ben's girlfriend.
except for Ben. Ben
Ugh.
can go. Yeah,
She was
she's a
weird.
pick me girl.
I commented, okay, I even have Antonio, like, he'll have posts come up. He said, you better not tell anyone. Well, I am. I'm telling the whole world, because I have a million fans. He commented, it was like, you are so cringe. He commented on, like, a Facebook post about all this. Like, he is like, if my ex-wife was caught cheating with, or was caught with my best friend, that I would never speak to either of them ever again. I'm like, you are so lame right now. I cannot take you serious. Hold
He
on, but let me
posted that.
find. He like commented on like a post about all this happening. So I commented. I always comment on reality show posts because it was
Of
a post
course.
of Ben's girlfriend writing a statement like how like Sierra's like the most amazing. She's truly the most badass, authentic person I've ever met. I fell in love with her. It's so great to call her a sister and a friend for life. And I'm like, what's going on? Like, this is
Bitch, you
weird.
don't know her.
I said, am I the only one who thinks she was weird coming on like she knew everyone and tried getting into people's business? And,
Right.
by the way, I got 39 likes on that. But
Okay.
then, Antonio, he would keep updating me. He's like, I got 14 likes. I got this. I'm like, I don't care. So then people had
It's not a
responded.
pissing contest, Antonio.
Right. People had responded. Someone goes, I wish Sierra was my friend. People responded like, I think it was because Ben told her about them. I said, oh, for sure. I said, oh, for sure. Well, I think it's because Ben told her what was going on with people in the house. I said, oh, for sure. When my boyfriend tells me stuff about people, I don't spill as soon as I see them or ever, though. She goes, I know, I wouldn't either, but
Right.
some people just don't know. I felt like I could feel her energy. Some people, oh, these are new. I didn't see. I guess during my party, I didn't see these responses. I felt like I could feel her energy. Some
Oh
people get
shit.
nervous and don't know what to say, and naturally, people have conversations, gossip with their best friends, family, or spouse, etc. I don't see anything weird about it. She to me was so kind, sweet, and totally like me when trying to explain something, and then word vomit, nerves, anxiety, whatever. I mean, well, but don't always know in the moment, mind racing and nerves, when to shut the F up. Maybe try to see it from that point of view, or not. Leave me alone. Someone else goes, I
Right.
agree. And some people like it seemed with Sierra, just remind you of an old friend who you fall back in step with. That's how nice they are. And someone goes, girl, this. I'm like, why is she fangirling so hard on them? And to tell a complete stranger what to do with her marriage is insane to me. She looked like a nut job. I will barely tell my closest friends what to do in their relationship, let alone someone I just met. She is weird. So weird. Now, did you see the snippet for this week's episode?
Yeah, where Ben and Amanda have a
And
conversation.
and then she was just like, but did you see where she said Ben was like,
I'm married. I'm
but then she was just like, Ben was
trying to
basically
F
in
her.
love with me and da 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 da. And I'm
Right.
like, girl, she is like full of herself.
This season has really shown a light on Amanda, and like I've gone back and watched old episodes. I'm just like, she really was never that girl.
She never was. She wished she was. Like when she has her Liza Thornberry pigtails, I'm like, I can't with you.
Yeah.
I'm like, I
No.
forgot how
Amanda,
miserable you were. Like how fun
right, like
sucking you were.
season
She
one
was
when
a fun
Kyle,
sucker.
summer should be fun. Amanda, not
Not
fun.
fun. I'm like, for you to make me now,
Kyle really had it
because
right.
like I said, I'm not a Sierra fan, but like for you to make me be on like Kyle and Sierra's side, knowing like I'm not like knowing Kyle is his own beast, but
What the
to like root for
fuck?
Sierra, like you made me. You know, you have to be pretty shitty.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's all I
So,
have,
anywho,
folks.
we'll see what we're gonna we're gonna see what comes to fruition
Now
with that, and then it leads to In the City.
I can't wait for
So,
I can't wait for that. I don't know how good it's going to be with all these people that I don't know and Danielle. Ugh. I don't want to. I don't want Danielle on my
maybe
screen.
my one. I like Danielle. I like Danielle.
She's
I think she
annoying.
brings the heat and the drama.
I
So
think
we shall
she
see.
wants to be the number one girl in the group, and she's annoying.
She wants to be Lindsay.
But I can't wait for tonight because Real Housewives of Rhode Island comes on, and that's like my new obsession.
So good. Yes. Atlanta's on tonight, so
Woo!
we'll have stuff to discuss.
All righty. Well, y'all, as always, we will see you next Tuesday.
See you next Tuesday with some indigestion. Oh fuck.
Go get a Tums, old ass.